Alberta is one big step closer to having a provincial police force. New legislation will see it be created as a Crown corporation, which will then compete against the RCMP. The province maintains municipalities will still have a choice of which service to use, but as Kevin Green reports, it might not be much of a choice.
Alberta wants to create a provincial police force using a Crown corporation, which it says will offer municipalities more policing for less money than they're paying the RCMP right now.
What we're seeing is that more officers, better service, better oversight, and ultimately cheaper.
Alberta's UCP government has relentlessly pushed to form a provincial police force, even though a 2021 PricewaterhouseCoopers analysis said it would cost over $750 million, and polling indicates over 70% of Albertans don't want it, and the rural municipalities of Alberta says the province has kept them in the dark through all of this.
We've been provided absolutely no information on how the new agency will increase policing service levels in the rural areas, how it plans to decrease the overall policing costs.
RCMP became much more expensive after a new collective agreement was signed last year. The federal government agreed to pick up those increased costs for 1 year, but after that, municipalities may be on the hook. So while the province says municipalities will still have a choice which police service they want, costs alone may drive them away from the RCMP.
It could come down to police grants by the provincial government. They get restricted when the province wants to balance its own budget.
Justice Professor Doug King questions the province's math, saying more officers for a lower price means they'll be paid less, leading to higher turnover or increasing costs as wages rise.
Calgary and Edmonton will want to raid lower paid provincial police officers.
Monday's legislation doesn't create the police force, rather makes that final step a regulatory change, possible with just a stroke of a politician's pen. The minister says the province is set to go and has 600 officers ready.
They already have equipment, they already have infrastructure in place, so we're not starting from a position of zero.
And Kevin joins us from McDougall Centre tonight. So Kevin, will this actually make the RCMP obsolete as a municipal force in Alberta?
Tara, I asked the minister that exact question this morning, and he would not give a straight answer. The closest he came was to say he didn't disagree with the premise of the question. Ellis did say that the RCMP will remain Alberta's police force for municipal districts, at least for now. The province's contract with the RCMP to supply municipal policing expires in 2032. Back to you.
Okay, Kevin, thank you.